Hello guys, what's up you guys and welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time of visiting the channel, hi, you're welcome. So guys, in today's video, I will be telling you guys what will be coming up on your favorite series, Secrets, this May 2025. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates. And now, let's move forward to the video. On the 1st May 2025, Anna's parents panic as she goes missing. Arya gets dressed for the party and waits for Anu. When Anu goes to Arya's house and tells the security guard that her name is Rajanandini, he sends her away. Mansi asks Arya for the key of the secret room, and Arya gives it without any hesitation. Later, Mansi asks Arya to make Niraj the chairman of the company, and Arya obeys. Anu's parents worries for her. Raghupati's humiliation leaves Padma enraged. Jinde tells Arya that Anu fainted after seeing Rajanandini's file. Jalandhar kidnaps Anu and plots to kill her. Arya leaves in search of Anu. Arya comes to the location and orders Jalandhar to set Anu free. Jalandhar asks Arya to die in return for it. Later, Arya figures out Anu's whereabouts and shoots Jalandhar. Arya tells Anu that Jalandhar targeted her because she's his weakness. Anu doesn't tell her parents about being abducted. Subu asks Anu to leave the job. Arya thanks Anu for the mufla. Niraj comes to the office in Arya's place. Then Mansi stops Arya from going to work. Niraj asks Anu to look after a non-profit project and asks Mira to learn certain things from Anu. Mira vows revenge on Anu. Anu gives the tender quotation file to Padma and asks her to keep it safe in the cupboard. Jinde gets irked with Arya for not killing Jalandhar. Anu misses Arya and asks him to meet her. Niraj is furious to learn that the company lost the tender with a margin of 2 Indian rupees. Mira accuses Anu of leaking the tender and sends 2 senior employees to Anu's house to search for the evidence. When Niraj learns that the money was found in Anu's house, Mira lashes out at Anu. As Anu pleads innocent, Arya comes out to the office and speaks personally with Anu. Meanwhile, Subu tries to commit suicide. Anu rushes home with Arya, who stops Subu from committing suicide. As Subu feels shattered, Arya adjusts to stand by his family and proves Anu's innocence. Mira gets scared about Arya finding the truth. Subu lashes out at Raghupati for insulting his family. Niraj refuses to go with Mansi for a get-together. And then at office, Arya investigates Anu's case. When Anu's parents meet Arya, Mira gets agitated. While discussing, Padma tells Arya about Mira placing an order for Jantikalu worth 25,000 Indian rupees. It helps Arya confirm that Mira plotted against Anu. Arya confronts Mira for framing Anu. Mira says that she fears losing her position to Anu. Anu's parents are relieved to learn that Anu is proven innocent. Subu decides against sending Anu to the office. Subu says he wants Anu to leave the job as he doesn't wish to see her get defamed anymore. He asks Anu to promise that she will forget Arya and his company. Anu promises to do as Subu says. Anu and Arya miss each other. Then she avoids meeting Arya as he approaches her. Later, Arya gets emotional while talking to the plant gifted by Anu. Sharada Devi questions Arya. Subu turns livid as Rajini offers organic vegetables to Padma. Anu confides in Ramya about her emotions. Later, Jinde returns the ring to Arya, making Arya win the challenge. Ramya and Sampath texts Arya from Anu's phone, asking him to meet, and Arya agrees. Arya plans to confess his feelings on meeting Anu. Niraj feels guilty for not being able to resolve the company issue. Arya's assumption proves wrong as Anu tells him that she will try to forget him and leaves. The soothsayer takes the flower which Arya had planned to give Anu. Later, Arya fires bullets in the garden. Ramya chides Anu for spoiling her last meeting with Arya. She asks Anu to talk to Arya in order to clear the misunderstanding. The soothsayer gives the flower to Anu. Subi gets a bonus. Padma puts the flower given by the soothsayer in Anu's hair. Sharada Devi takes Arya to the temple. Anu saves Sharada Devi's lamp from being put off. Arya tries to talk to Anu at the temple. Anu avoids Arya at the temple and leaves. Ramya makes Arya and Anu speak over a conference call. Later, Arya thanks Sharada Devi for taking him to the temple. Sharada Devi tells him about seeing Anu. Arya visits Anu's house while her parents are away. Raghupati tells Subbu about it. Anu closes the door and doesn't let Arya confess his feelings. Subbu asks Arya not to lose his respect by visiting them. Arya gets angry when Jinde tells him that Mira will only come to office if he calls her. Mira doesn't answer Arya's call. Anu gets a well-paying job due to her work experience in Arya's company. Mansi tells Sharada Devi that she will find the woman Arya loves. A furious Arya visits Mira's house and questions her. He spots his photos hanging on the wall. Anu begins her job at Nandini Textiles. Niraj asks Arya to do justice to Anu by bringing her back to their company. Subi is shocked to learn that Anu's friend is marrying a middle-aged man. Arya plans to take over Nandini Textiles. Mira visits Nandini's Textiles to analyze the background of the company. The priest suggests a match for Anu. Arya meets Anu, who asks him to forget her. Mansi plans to suggest matches for Arya. After seeing the matches, Arya reveals that he loves someone. He decides to introduce that girl on Sharada Devi's birthday. Anu is torn to learn that her parents have chosen a match for her. While Anu's prospective groom's family leaves to visit her, their car breaks down. They ask Arya to drop them at Anu's place. Arya's visit gives hope to Anu, who plans to tell her parents about her love. Arya decides to confess his love for Anu in front of everyone. But just then, he learns about Mira's mother's death. Rajini and Raghupati make a futile attempt to spoil Anu's marriage. Anu transforms into Rajanandini when her suitor holds her hand. This terrifies Anu's suitor and he flees. Mira laments her mother's death. Arya decides to make Mira a part of his family. Subbu has a war of words with Raghupati. Ramya takes Anu to meet Arya. A disturbed Anu chides Arya for not trying to stop her wedding. Mansi is irked as Mira comes to stay at Arya's house. Arya consoles an emotional Mira. The soothsayer asks Padma not to worry for Anu and says that whatever Anu is doing is related to her previous life. Arya buys flowers for Anu. Arya decides to take over Nandini Textiles and also plan to bear the extra burden. He visits Nandini's Textiles. The shaman asks Anu to take Arya's signature on the agreement paper. Anu is elated to learn that Arya is taking over Nandini Textiles. She asks Arya if their relationship can be called love. Meanwhile, the set wants Subbu to repay the loan in 6 months. When Mira asks Arya the reason for his happiness, he says it's because of Raja Nandini. Padmi overhears Anu and Ramya's conversation and asks Anu not to tell Subbu about Arya taking over her company. Mira tells Jinde that she feels special to spend time with Arya. Arya gives a bangle to Anu and asks her to promise that she will never leave him. Arya decides to gift a Rajanandini saree to Sharada Devi. Anu is scared as Subbu meets her after she gets off Arya's car. Mira is jealous to learn that Arya loves the plant gifted by Anu. Padma slips her tongue about Anu working in Arya's company. Then Arya apologizes to Anu for being late to see her. He promises to spend the entire day with her as a reward for neatly arranging the office. Subbu goes to Nandini Tezai to give Anu her lunch box. A panic-stricken Anu asks Arya not to come out of his cabin on spotting Subbu. Subbu insists on meeting the chairman of Nandini Textiles. Anu makes him meet the ex-chairman. Later, Arya apologizes to Anu. Anu shares her lunch with Arya and spends some romantic moments with him. Mira turns livid on seeing this. Subu walks in on Anu, telling Padma about him almost seeing Arya and her together. Padma and Anu breathe a sign of relief on realizing that Subu didn't hear their conversation. Sharada Devi asks Arya to share his workload. Arya appoints Anu as the CEO of Nandini Textiles. Raghupati goes to Subu's shop and tells him that Anu is working for Arya's company. He insists Subu to witness the same. Niraj is elated to learn that Anu is the new CEO of Nandini's Textiles. Raghupati makes Subu witness that Anu is working in Arya's company. Raghupati gets an ultimatum from Arya for insulting him. Arya tries to justify his actions to Subu. Arya holds Anu's hand in front of her parents. He asks Subu to take a decision about Anu's future. Subu remains silent while Padma and Anu explain their actions. Arya orders Mira to felicitate Anu. Subu apologizes to Arya for misunderstanding him and asks Anu to accept the offer. Anu becomes the CEO of Nandini Textiles. Anu thanks Arya and seeks his blessings. An agitated Mira confronts Anu and says that she cannot manufacture her designer saris. Mira then offers to help Anu succeed and congratulates her. She later tells Jinde that she plans to backstab Anu. As per Sharada Davis' advice, Arya plans to take Anu out on Valentine's Day and asks Anu to take a leave. Padma asks Subu to put a congratulatory banner outside their house. Mira plots against Anu and asks Raghupati to send some parts out with Anu on Valentine's Day. Mira tricks Anu to visit a location. Raghupati forces Sampar to come to the park. Meanwhile, Sharada Devi asks Arya to go out with Mira. Later, Raghupati eagerly waits for someone. Mira feels uneasy. Then Raghupati gets excited as the people of Badam Sina arrive at the park and he confirms if Arya is home. Badam Sina forces the couples to get married. Anu is pleasantly surprised as Sampath calls Arya to the park. Arya gives a diary to Anu. Later, the people of Badam Sina confront Arya and Anu. Raghupati is heartbroken when he learns that Arya is with Anu. Mira panics when she learns about Anu and Arya's marriage. Later, Padma questions Anu. Subu questions Anu about her work. Mansi asks Arya if he went to the park. Later, Anu tells Ramya about how Jinde helped her. Anu tells Ramya that she wants to marry Arya. Jinde tells Mira that he stops Anu and Arya's wedding. Later, Mira makes her next move against Anu. Anu plans to step down from the post of CEO, but Arya tries to motivate her to find a solution. Later, Mira tries to instigate the factory workers against Anu. Anu expresses that she wishes to marry Arya. Sharada Devi is happy to see Arya maintaining a dowry. Mira tries to stop Arya and Anu from meeting. Raghupati instigates the villagers against Arya's company. Anu's car breaks down on the way to Okampally. Later, Arya meets Anu and accompanies her. Anu enjoys a long drive with Arya. They spend some romantic moments on their way to Pokampally. Mira learns that Arya won't be at the meeting. Arya attends his meeting through video calls. The villagers refuse to listen to Anu's proposal. Arya plays cricket with the kids. Anu decides to hang herself as the villagers refuse her offer. Just then, Arya arrives and assures the villagers. Mira learns that Arya is with Anu. Subu manages to release the stock of new saris. Anu and Arya perform some rituals together. Meanwhile, Raghupati tampers with Arya's car. Anu and Arya get lost in the forest. They decide to wait until the morning and spend some romantic moments. Mira regrets sending Anu to Pokampally. Anu gets jealous when Arya shares his camping experience. Subu calls Jinde to inquire about Anu and is informed that Anu is with the office staff. Arya and Anu spend the night together. Later, Anu transforms into Rajanandini. When Raghupati speaks ill of Arya, Rajanandini punishes him. Raghupati escapes from Rajanandini. The next day, Rajini finds Raghupati trembling in fear of Anu. Anu returns home and hides the truth from her parents. Raghupati decides to show Anu and Arya's photo to Subbu and Mira. She then tells him a plan to target Anu. Mira gets annoyed as Arya secretly feeds Anu. Raghupati anonymously threatens Anu by sending her the photos. Anu tries to rush back home. Subbu finds Anu's photo in the parcel. A panic-stricken Anu returns home early. She is relieved to realize that Subbu didn't see her and Arya's photo. Later, the unknown caller threatens Anu. Anu doesn't tell Arya about the threat calls. Raghupati threatens Anu not to send the material. Arya gives a lift to Anu on seeing her on the street. Anu goes to the location shared by Raghupati. Raghupati makes Anu shift the stock into the warehouse. He then informs Mira about it. Later, an emotional Anu confides in Ramya. Mansi and Niraj wish to invite Arya's lover to the party. Arya surprises Sharada Devi on her birthday. He later practices how he did introduce her to Anu. While Anu feels heartbroken, Raghupati calls Anu and threatens her to step away from Arya's life. As Raghupati orders Anu to burn the stock, she decides to kill herself. Anu finds the stock missing and panics on seeing Arya. He confronts Anu and tells her that she won't receive threats anymore. Arya turns the table on Raghupati and warns him. Anu gets elated when Arya gives her a sari and tells her that the sari are ready for the lunch. Mira gets shocked on learning what happened. Mira plans to wear the sari that Arya gifted Anu. Sharada Devi feels disappointed as the Rajanandini sari is missing. Anu arrives at the function and imagines Arya introducing her to Sharada Devi. Mira makes Anu understand the importance of her appearance. While Anu works on arrangements, she gets surprised on meeting Arya. Rajini plans to prevent Anu's parents from going to the function. Mira makes Anu give her sari for her to wear. Anu saves Mansi from getting electrocuted. Mansi then tries to guess Sharada Devi's age. Arya gets shocked on seeing Mira in Anu's sari and Anu in a modern dress. He takes Mira on the stage to represent Nandini Textiles and announce the sari's launch. Sharada Devi cuts her birthday cake. While Arya feels disappointed, Anu tries to talk things out with him. As Arya gets angry at Anu, Sharada Devi recognizes Anu. When Anu returns home, Padma's words make her realize her mistake. Mansi pacifies and upsets Sharada Devi. Later, Sharada Devi asks Mira to find out who is the girl that Arya likes. Raghupati and Rajini rejoice on seeing Arya and Mira's picture in the newspaper. Unaware of the HOD's meeting, Anu gets late by half an hour and Arya dismisses her. Sampath and Ramya advise Anu to take Arya for a movie. Anu's continuous text infuriates Arya. Arya confronts Anu for disturbing him. Anu tries to appease Arya but in vain. Jinde warns Mira against letting her plans affect Arya. Anu seeks a couple's help to make Arya give her a lift. Anu tries to appease Arya. Sharada Devi too advises Arya not to misunderstand Anu. Subbu overhears Anu, Ramya and Sampath's conversation. By mistake, Arya breaks the gift that Mansi gave Niraj. Niraj consoles a crying Mansi and apologizes to her. Anu decides against going to office. Sharada Devi visits Anu's house, leaving Anu delighted. Raghupati tells Mira of Sharada Devi's visit to Anu. Anu gets an expensive gift from Sharada Devi. Assuming that Raghupati and Rajini got an electric shock, Sampath hit them with a stick. Arya shies Minde while she tries to ask him about Sharada Devi. Anu imagines Arya putting the necklace around her neck. Arya scolds Anu for not coming to the office, and Anu lies about being sick. Later, Anu goes to the office and apologizes to Arya. Anu's idea of having a traditional day at office appeals to Niraj. Mira chides Anu for lying to Arya. Arya decides to go to the guest house to spend some time alone. surprising Jinde. Arya's conscience tells him that Anu is the perfect life partner for him. Anu writes sorry in her diary. Jinde looks after a disturbed Arya. Anu asks Padma to get her ready for the traditional day. Subu questions Padma and Anu about the expensive necklace. He later asks Anu to return the favor to Sharada Devi in some way. Anu goes to the guest house to see Arya. Anu explains the events of Sharada Devi's birthday to Arya. Then Arya forgives Anu and they reunite. Anu celebrates Ugadi with Arya at the guest house. At office, everyone is dressed in traditional attire. Niraj encourages everyone at the office to take part in fun activities. Later, he makes Arya and Anu hold hands and do a ramp walk. Jinde tells Mira that Arya is soon going to propose marriage to Anu. Sharada Devi is happy to see the picture of the traditional day at the office. She lies to Arya about taking the necklace back from Anu to make him reveal the truth. Jinde confides in Sharada Devi. Arya gets worried as Anu asks about the mysterious Vili Gardens. Anu asks Jinde and Arya a few more details of Rajan and Dennis' textiles. Niraj encourages Anu to continue her research. And so guys, we have come to the end of this series and I hope you will enjoy watching. Please do well to leave what you think down below in the comment box and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more updates. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!